You are live. I hope you guys can hear me. Technical difficulty here. Because it's the camera won't come on my laptop. So I hope you okay. Awesome. Yeah, the camera won't come on, so I don't know what's going on. Having some technical difficulty here. Um, I can hear. I'm looking on. Okay, so I know you guys can hear me. I just checked on my device, my other device, to see if you guys can hear me. So you can hear me, but I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but at least you can hear me. So anyway, this is the bonus day. That was supposed to happen on Tuesday. Yeah, that didn't happen, y'all. That didn't happen. Um, still trying to we're still trying to make sure that my grandson was okay. He had a reaction to a vaccination. We're talking like, 104 fever, 102, 101. It was all over the place, up and down. It was some really intense moments that we had. So we were still trying to make sure that he was okay. Getting him, with some Pedialyte and everything to get his electrolytes and all that stuff back going. He went and saw uh, the doctor, when he got his shots and stuff, and his mom called and they told him, if he's lethargic and everything, to go take him to an emergency or urgent care. She's a new mom, so she had a freak out moment. And so she took him to ER, and I was just like, that's not what you do. Because ER is really not made for pediatrics. I found that out when I had my kids, and the doctor told me that. They're like, pediatrics is not really made for infants or for pediatrics. ER is what I meant to say. ER emergency rooms are not really meant for that, unless it's a broken arm or something to that effect. Anything beyond that, they're not the place to go, because they really service adults, not really pediatrics. They're the wrong place to go. That's not their specialty. So you really want to go to an urgent care, that a pediatric urgent care, something to that effect, or go take them to their doctor if that's possible. Um, but that's what you want to do. And so she didn't know that, so she made this decision, to take him to an emergency room, and they try to get over, y'all. They tried to get over on her. I know I'm telling business, but they try to get over her. I just want to make sure y'all know that they will try to get over on you. They tried to tell her it was gonna cost her $500, and all they did was just give him some um what was that, Motrin. Gave him some children's Motrin. And they're talking about $500. Now, see, they don't always speak straight to you. They speak in uh when I was in school, they called it double speaking. They were saying one thing, but they meant something else. And so they're double speaking and trying to get you to agree to something so that they could say that you knew. You know what I'm saying? But they're speaking in and out of sentences. But anyway, trying to get over on her because she's a young mother. And so she calls me, and she's, like, telling me what's happening, that they're trying to charge her $500, and all they did was, you know, um, give him some Motrin. And so I told her, I said, like, okay, I'll be up there in a minute. So I got up there and got to walked in, and the lady, there's not that many people. There wasn't really anybody in there. So I walk in, and she's like, "Oh, are you mom?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm mom." She's like, "Well," and she tried to do the same thing with me. And she said, "Well, it's gonna cost $500." I was like, $500 for what? For giving him some Motrin? Is that what you're saying? You're charging $500 for some Motrin? Well, actually, she just said it was gonna cost $500. That's what she said. So when I walked in, I said, "Look, I don't have $500, but I can give you what I have in my wallet, and I can pay you the rest on Friday." She's like, no, when services, once when services are rendered, you have to pay for it, in advance before the services can be rendered. Bingo! I heard what she said. She said, proceeding is what the word she used. Proceeding services rendered. We got to, it has to be paid for at the time that it's done. So she's talking about future. She ain't talking about she did anything. So this is what I heard what she said and I was listening. I said, well, whoa, 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 wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that you didn't do anything? She's like, oh no, we haven't done anything yet. I was like, oh, okay, cool. We about to leave. I was like, let her come on, let's go. Because when she told me it was $500 and basically trying to tell me that you got to pay $500, my daughter's nowhere to be seen, my grandson's nowhere to be seen. Um, his dad and my they were back there in the back behind closed doors. And I'm like, wait a minute. So what are you gonna do if I can't pay the $500? You holding them hostage until I can get you some money? Is that what you're saying? And so, I kept asking her questions, and she was giving me vague answers, but I was hearing what she was saying in between her answers. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn how to listen and not completely flip out and run off of our emotions. And so that's what I was doing. So so I was like, okay, so wait a minute, she didn't do anything? I was like, well, she's like, no, all we've done was just give him some Motrin. I was like, it's gonna cost $500 for Motrin. She's like, no, we haven't done anything. She's like, for us to proceed and move forward and run all the tests that she's asked, run all the tests to see what's. She said that my daughter asked for some tests to be run. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true or not. But she said that my daughter asked for some tests to be run. She's like, all these things that she's asking to be done is going to be $500 if we start running tests and everything. I said, but what you're telling me is that you haven't done anything. And she finally said, no, we haven't done anything. This is if we do continue and proceed forward, this is what we need to do. I said, well, do not continue and do not proceed forward because we're not going to do none of that. We're not going to do none of that. I was like, so give me my kids and let's go. Give me our kids and we will go. And so she finally understood that. She's like, okay, well, we'll process the paperwork. So it wasn't no $500. She was trying to make it sound like, she wasn't gonna give me my kids if I didn't pay her $500. And I'm really glad that I've grown and that I've done some of the things that I share with you guys. And worked in the 5 areas of my life and have done this work because, child, if she'd have got me, maybe about 10 years ago, um, it would have been a different story. Yeah, it would have been a different story. Maybe not 10 because my son's 20. So, actually, he's 22. So, if she'd have caught me maybe about 25 years ago, yeah, she'd have been talking to the wrong person, you know? It would have went a whole nother way. But I've done some growing, I've done some work on myself. I've gotten myself into a place where I I am learning to stop myself on these emotions and not reacting out of my emotions, but listening better and listening when people are double speaking like that. So that I don't know if that's something that they teach people in the medical field to say or how to be in order to get money from people, but that's not right. That's not right. You got a scared first time mother that's in there with a child with a high fever, and she doesn't know what else to do but to bring them to emergency. And this is what you do to them. That's not right at all in any way, shape, or form to sit there and make it seem like you got to pay $500 to get out of here because we gave him some Motrin. Child, please. Girl, please. I'm sorry I went on a tangent. Today is bonus day. We're going to just keep it moving. Today is bonus day, and my name is Bess Parks. I am the founder of the Single Moms Club Facebook private Facebook group, and also hashtag Single Moms Level Up, and also the Single Moms Level Up YouTube page. Um, Here we go, y'all. We're gonna have the bonus day, and yes, it is a couple days late because I had my grandson that we had to make sure he was in he was good and good health. He is fine. He's doing well. Um, I think one of the days when I was doing the challenge, he was screaming in the background, and come to find out that he wasn't feeling good. Is what the problem was. He was not feeling good at all. That was just it was a very rough night. Didn't sleep much, because he was hollering and everything. And then once we realized that he was having a fever, we, tried to do some remedies here at home. Because when they have a fever, you could put them in some not ice cold water, but faucet cold water. Some faucet cold water, and it will pull the fever out of the child. And so I knew to do that because I had done that with my daughter, his mom, when she had a high fever, which she just had one just out of nowhere. It wasn't because of shots, but she just had a high fever out of nowhere, and that was suggested to me. Um, that was suggested to me by an older and wiser mom that had kids and everything. And so I did that, and for her it pulled that fever right out of her. It was like, "Oh, okay." Um and I was like, this is awesome. This is awesome that this actually works. So some of those home remedies do work. You just have to know which ones work for your child and for you and your family. And I'm not saying that this may or may not work for you. Um it all depends on your child. Depends on their body and everything. So I'm going to get right into this and tell you that I would like to thank some top contributors. Some of the top three contributors of the Single Moms Club. We'll start with number three is Maria Fabiola Herrera Drapela. She is one of the top contributors, and I want to thank you for that, for being a top contributor. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, I should say, because I'm talking to you in particular. Also, I want to thank Mary Travel Lover Jacobs. She is the number two top contributor in the Single Moms Club. This was last updated on the 22nd, which was just a few days ago. And I believe that was actually um, Monday. I think that was Monday. I think that was Monday. Oh, okay. So this thing just gonna check out like that. Okay. That's crazy. So yeah, the 22nd was Monday. So this is all the way up until the last minute that these top contributors came in. So the number one top contributor is Chelsea Fisher. Chelsea, you are the winner of the Single Moms Queen Kit for this month. So Chelsea, I don't know if you're watching, baby girl, or single mom. I'm not gonna call you baby girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not my baby girl, so I'm gonna take that back. I'm so sorry. Um, I'm a little tired, y'all. When I'm tired, I just, sometimes get carried away with what I'm saying. But yeah, the topic is the Single Moms Queen Kit giveaway, and the winner for this month is Chelsea Fisher. Chelsea, thank you so much for being a top contributor in the Single Moms Club. I will send you a direct message. I will also um, put a congratulations in there, also letting you know. So let me tell you that I reach out to the winners at least sometimes at least at a minimum. I will reach out to you 3 times trying to let you know that you're a winner and to claim your prize. I know that people think it's a scam or whatever, because a lot of things out in the world, when you say free, it's not really free. You got to end up paying this or paying that. But there are some single moms in the group that can verify that this single moms queen kit is just what it is. It's a free giveaway. It's sent to your house. No ifs, ands, or buts, no extra nothing, and that's it. It's just a gift from me to you, one single mom to another single mom, and helping you get started with your self-care and your self-care and your self-love. That's what it is. Self-care and self-love in a box. It's a whole starter kit for you in full size with full size things. And then it's a few samples in there as well. Um, so I just want to share that with you. Let me review here what is in the Single Mom Queen Kit for this month. So I'm going to share my screen and tell you guys what is in the Single Mom Queen Kit for this month. It's not always the same thing every month. I try to shake it up and mix it up a little bit. I don't know why this keeps going off. Oh, maybe I got to do full screen. I'm on YouTube this time, so I don't know why that goes off. Um, I don't know why it goes off. So anyway, let me get this slideshow going so you get a bigger view of what this looks like. I'm gonna switch over to excuse me, sorry, the Facebook page. My throat is dry. My throat is very dry, and I'm saying that as I'm looking at some water. Oh, look at that. It is showing. So I wasn't sure if my page, excuse me, let me get some water. Oh, that's so much better. So I wasn't sure if my share screen would work. I told you I'm experiencing some technical difficulties, so all you see is my as they call it, avatar. It's just my picture of me, but you can hear me. So today's the bonus day of the evolution of a working single mom event. This is the single mom giveaway day, and it is a couple days late because watch early and you'll see why it's late. But here's what you get. So excuse me. So you're gonna get this duo. It's a Jaffa Weed duo. I'm gonna show you what that little ball is, actually the perfume. I'll show you how that opens up and everything, and how that is. And then you get a little mini perfume spray that has a cap on it as well. And then you'll get a free little nail polish that has some sparkle in it. So you can sparkle and shine like the single mom queen that you are. Have a little bling on your feet or your nails. Also there is some sunscreen. It's SP50 sunscreen. This is for your face. It's not an all over body. It's for your face sunscreen and body sunscreen are two different formulas, so know that you probably shouldn't be putting anything that's meant for your body on your face. It's probably a little too strong. Your face is more sensitive than the rest of your body. So just know that. So when you get these all over sprays, um, or all over sunscreens or whatever, that they really shouldn't be used all over. Basically what I'm saying. And by the way, looking at screens like your phone screen, your screen on your computer, these blue lights, those also need to have you need to have protection on your face against those as well that are coming off of the our small screens and our big computer screens and all that stuff, and even probably movie screens too. I'm sure they'll find that out later, that that's also an issue too as well. Then you're going to get some mini Joffrey Wees, um mini perfumes. I think I might change it since there is an actual Joffrey Wee large perfume. I think I'm going to change these samples to something else. I'll find something else, but it will still be the little 5 sample vials so that you can have something in your car, something in your purse, something in your desk at work, and then have some extra ones to replace the ones that you use up. I know, as I've mentioned before, and I'm sure you guys do too, as single moms, we don't always have everything we need or leave with what we intended to put on, or things of that sort when we leave the house. So I used to have extra earrings in the car, I'd have extra perfume. I did used to keep lipstick and lip gloss in the car, but when it's hot, that doesn't work too well because it will seep out. Even if it's closed, a lot of times it will seep out, especially lip gloss. And I prefer lip gloss over anything else. So that doesn't always work out too well. But anyway, that was a sidebar. Here is the Royal Almond Trio ritual. It's got a lotion, it's got a body wash, and it's got an oil. And then this little small free gift is going to be, I believe that's a mud scrub, is what that is. And then also the travel disposable face towels. So I usually just, give a I'm my mouth is about to say display, but it's not a display. I usually show you guys how that works. You know how it works, and how you just pour some water on it, it expands up, and then you just unravel it, and then you've got a whole face towel that's bigger than the size of your hand. Then there is the Single Moms Level Up Challenge Focus Journal, which is a guided journal, which I start and I guide you out through the first part of the journal. And then the rest of the journal, the pages, you just use that to brain dump, write ideas out, write down dreams and thoughts and things of that sort, just to help keep you grounded and to help keep you focused. Um, on what's going on, even, write out whatever it is that you did for the day. That's always a big help. Whether it was a good day or a bad day, it's always a good help. And then it's all going to come in this box right here. I have one of the boxes here, and believe it or not, it's the box from last month, because the single mom from last month did not claim her box. So you know what? I'm going to pass it on to another single mom. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to pass it on to another single mom that I know that is doing some great things. I'm about to attend a single mom summit event on Saturday, and I'm going to give it to the host of the event. I met her online, and I think me and her are like along the same lines of helping single moms to basically level up, y'all. And what is leveling up? Leveling up is just changing our perspective on how we see things so that we can move up to different levels in our lives, in the 5 areas of our lives, which we need to pay more attention to. And it starts with us. Starts with us, with our self love, which is all the stuff we do on the inside for ourselves, our mental, our emotional, our spiritual, and self care, which is all on the outside. That's all, everything we do to physically keep our bodies together, what we put in our mouth, the exercise, what we do with our skin. That's all, our skin, our nails, our hair. That's all self care. And part of that is also, the journaling, which is a physical part of that, as well as praying, y'all, because single moms, we pray a lot. And being a single mom, I know we pray a lot. And if you're anything like me, we have these prayers, and they're short and to the point. You know what I'm saying? Short and to the point. So I'm just gonna say that's it for tonight. I wasn't planning on staying this long, but I kind of went on a little tangent about how, some things just didn't go right at the medical emergency center with my grandson. But, such is life. There's things that we have to go through as we're learning to be single moms, and we need to be there for each other, to stand up for one another, and help each other out when we're in situations. And so do that. Today is Relationship Thursday, and reach out to another single mom that you know. Help her out either physically, help her out by maybe just listening, help her out by maybe uh, um, if she asks for them, giving suggestions for things that she could do with her kids this summer, or things that she might need some help with. Ask her if it's okay, if she would mind a suggestion. Don't just automatically do it, because we all um receive so much information from people that is not asked for. We didn't request it. They just gonna tell us. So be respectful and of the single mom, and know that she's got a lot going on just as well as you do, mentally and emotionally and physically. And ask, hey, would you like to know some more information about blah 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 blah? you know we need to be more conscious of other single moms that are going through possibly the same thing we are, but be there to help and offer help to them. A lot of times when you helping somebody else, it actually helps you as well, and you may find some new things to help your own situation out, or the answers will come to you as you're helping somebody else. So anyway, the single mom queen kit giveaway for this month, the winner is Chelsea Fisher. Chelsea, I will send you a message letting you know that you are the winner, and I will put it in the comments letting you know that you're the winner. And yeah, we will go from there, y'all. I will see you guys next month. I'm probably will post a reel on Instagram, and possibly the Single Moms Level Up Facebook page as well. I might try to remember to drop it in the Single Moms Club as well. Some clips and pictures and stuff from the Single Mom Summit that I'm going to on Saturday. Get out and get to know some other single moms, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. We could do this together. We're stronger together. I'll see you guys next time. Much love. Hashtag single moms level up. Bye. And we're out. Eventually. Here we go.